Choose a celebration. All right. We're just going to do food. 15 turns now that it's been increased to a longer period of time. We get another policy. That sounds good. So we now have 297 or 295 culture. That was a huge jump. Holy cow. All right, now we have the Bailey and the moat for our unique quarter. Problem is where I can build it. Base of +4, blaze of +4. We do lose this farm. But I can't build walls. That's really annoying. So yeah, we won't build it here because I can't build walls. I will consider that elsewhere though. Otherwise, we are going to start building fleet commanders. You can heal. Oh yeah, this looks like a solid additional city location. But we could potentially build a city out here and then build the fishing quay here. Okay, just keep on grabbing food. Same for this one. Okay, you can build a university now. Actually, why can't I seemingly build walls anywhere? This is really odd. Oh, because I need medieval walls. Ooh. Understood. Let's see, we can get 9 science here. Sounds good to me. +5 food. And keep growing. Town specialization available. I don't really know what I want for this city. Can I ignore it? Yeah, good. Okay. Two, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and grab it then. Shepherds have been breeding goats with an exceptionally soft undercoat. Lavish textile spun from these fine fibers have already created a bidding war among artisans. We can either process the wool or we can eat the goats. Specifically to my capital. Yeah, the food's fine. Hello? I don't like you here. It's not a big deal. Actually, you could probably stay there. We'll check out this area over here. All right, here we have a nice production tile here for faster building. I mean, this is a 10% increase in production, so I'm just going to do it. You've done that. Now let's go to a rural tile. Then you can come in down here. Oh, we got another volcanic eruption. So I think what that does is it does damage to all the tiles around it, damage to units 2 tiles away. But otherwise doesn't do anything else. So whoop-de-doo. All right. Yeah, you know what? We'll go and grab the niter. It's additional. Well, we can wait on that because we're not really fighting much. Let's just go for good tiles. 2 turns away from that wonder. Oh, we already have you. You cannot complete... Which one is it? Did I put it in the wrong place? Oh, there we go. There it is. Yeah, we'll build over the barracks. Sounds good to me.
Since words are not fine, fine words are not sincere. Yes, but do you have a flag?
Okay, we have our fleet commander. We don't have a fleet for him, though. He'll just chill out here. Alright, so now we can grow our town. Focus on food and resources. I will be going for the marble. We'll focus on that. We can now go for shipbuilding, which is very important. Next, civic. Doomsday Book for additional settlement limits. Sounds good. Yeah. Oh, we can build a... All buildings gain +1 happiness change for navigable rivers. Ageless will be placed. Just all buildings. This is something that affects all. Now, it's only for navigable rivers, and also this specifically doesn't have a lot of places to build stuff, so I actually don't want to build it here. If possible, I'd like to build it somewhere else. Yeah, I think here would be better. We'll leave it queued up. That's fine. If I don't get it, I don't get it. Now, as for you, I think we'll have you build in one more fleet commander, if my mouse would reconnect, please. Thank you. Losing distant lands, religious presence. Huh. Interesting. Well, we'll bring another missionary over. Actually, wait, can I use this one? Because this is... yeah, this one's there. Okay, you can come down here. Alright, so we can do... Guess this one. No specialization available. We want it to keep on growing, so we're just going to ignore that for now. And we finally come here and see that we have some trade caravans, which would imply this is actually Catherine's land.
I teach only suffering and the end of suffering.
All right, so this gives... Did I mistake how this works? I mean, this is good because it gives science. Like, it's not bad. We'd look at it. Okay. Four science plus 2 science on all rural tiles in this settlement that have at least 1 happiness. But these aren't rural tiles. Got it. Got it. So I have to be working these tiles for those to take effect. So we actually want to keep on going with the food. I don't want to put it here, though. Where can this be placed? Must be placed on a river, so it can only be placed there. It is a lot of food, though. And there is a decent enough happiness, so we'll be losing out to... farm, pastures, plantations. Yeah, we're gonna... So rivers are really good in this age. Good to know. Espionage stash updated. Was discovered by Xerxes. Okay, interesting. Our Xerxes established settlement. Take me there. Oh! Okay. That's an interesting place to put it. Wait, is this also Xerxes? No, this is Catherine. That's what I thought. Ooh, and there's more marble. So we have river. Okay, so I'm seeing a city like right here. I lose access to... Well, it's hard to say, actually. But anyway, we definitely want that, so we'll go ahead and purchase 1,000 gold, which is quite a bit. But this is a town, not a city, so I can't build it. So we'll go ahead and do it. And I have the gold to spare. And in 4 turns, I'll get my settlement limit back up by an additional 1. Use you to switch back. We now have another missionary, which we will be sending. Over here, we may want him to heal up before continuing, so I'm just going to cue him to there. You already got the religion there. Another flood here? Jeez. Alright. Let's keep growing on the growth focus. Avoiding the volcano tiles. So with all the focus on food in the ocean, I can actually kind of focus on other stuff here. Specifically here. So if we were to go guild house, it would want it here. That's not going to be a farm, so I actually don't disagree with that. On the other hand, I do want to focus on science. So we'll go ahead and plop down a university instead. And then follow that up with an observatory, which it says 7 is the max. Yeah, so we'll pop it there as well. Do they hate me for doing this? Out of curiosity? Doesn't look like it. So, let's see. Let me make sure I've got... Okay, you're the army. Got 2 chevaliers. Okay. Looks good to me. And let's see. We want you... So you specifically want to go up here. This will give you access to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We won't get access to this cocoa. But that's more or less okay. We got access to the tea here. We'll get access to the dyes, but that's okay. By going here, you get access to 2 of these tiles. You have enough room to build a fishing quay over here. I will have to build out to that in that direction, which is kind of annoying. Because I'll have to go boom, 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 fishing quay. That's the only place I could build it. But I will get access to both of these sugars. So I actually kind of agree with this. Yeah. Sounds good to me. All right, do that. Ah, there's your land. Okay, so we're probably going to want to make this a defensive town. This will be a very, very northern town. We'll send my military up with them. And we have 3 turns till I increase my settlement limit, but that's not really an issue. Also, I have a point here I didn't even realize I had. Or do I? I guess I have I have -1 wild card point? What? Let's see if I can choose one. This is extremely good. Let's see if I can grab this. Oh, I can! So it's not a -1, it's -1. That's kind of poor choice. Should be colon. Colons are better. Alright. We do want to rush for the northern parts of those growth tiles. Keep in mind. Narrative choice. Music of the past. An old treatise on music is unearthed in a forgotten university collection. It includes a song by a famous musician noted by the author as the best in his craft. Perhaps the song would just be as impressive today, although the main intention of the text seems to be philosophical. Musicians must revive this tune. We get half a turn of culture. Scholars should interpret this text. We get a turn of science. So we'll go for the science. We can grow our town. We do want to continue the food. I do also want the marble, but I am currently building a wonder. Here's what we'll do. We'll pop you down here, but I don't care for you. I don't care for this tile. So we can purchase something. This company post is +1 food and post production in distant lands. Just straight up. We'll do that, yeah. Ah, unlocks the... This gives me science. Why does this give me science? Now, if I remember right, the company post is the suzerain bonus from you, right? I don't even remember what that says. So I do actually want to build those. Especially if I'm not going to be building... Well, we want to build our unique quarter here. Actually, more important. We will... I assume I have to overbuild on both of those. We'll build it here. And then we'll build this with it. Then I need to go ahead and build this. Well, I guess build it here because that'll be adjacent. And then the university can follow it. Then I will need to research walls and start going crazy on walls. We'll make walls for our next thing. We can start throwing in more specialists. This actually has really good specialists. Considering it gives me +1 happiness, so I only lose 1 happiness. We'll do that. You also could go with our unique building. Don't want it in our capital, that'd be silly. Don't want it to replace farms, that'd be silly. That will go over the altar, and what else is here? The barracks. Yeah, we can do that. So, build you there. And you go there. Sounds good. Command units. Put you in a rural. Oop. Okay, you're done there. Can't do it in their capital. Wait, which one's the religious capital? I'm confused. Is this the religious capital? Yes, okay, so which means you're actually free to come and do stuff up here. Another missionary we can just bring right over here. You gonna move? Oh, hello. A seaside structure holds a great meeting room of all the nearby clans. Here they decide conflicts through long debate and careful persuasion. We can seek to understand their rhetoric, take 50 damage, so basically no cost for 200 culture, or we can leave the coast for 100. We basically have twice the amount of science compared to culture. This is about a 1-for-1. I'm more inclined to do the science. I feel like we're behind in science. Okay, so interestingly enough, they are quite close to this. So we should grow out this way to grab that as soon as possible. Then focus on getting this one. Yeah. Okay, I got a relic that time. Okay, but I need more temples to get to... Otherwise, I'm going to run out of space. Good to know. I guess it's only if I need to display them. If I don't need to display them, it's moot point. Oh, wow, they're right there. Okay. No moves remaining. Okay. Only one turn away from shipbuilding, so we'll just skip turn with you. Whoa. That's crazy.
A city since ancient
What an appropriate
times.
time we get the Doomsday Book right as a giant natural disasters happening.
If shipbuilding art were in the wood, ships would exist by nature.
Okay, we have a narrative choice. In the castle courtyard, a woman entertains children with stories of a legendary ruler with a magic sword. The young ones listen rapt as the king and his knights battle giants, romance women, and venture to the underworld. Scribes increasingly recommend adding these tales to the growing body of Norman literature. We can record Percival, the story of the Grail. We can preserve Lancelot, the Knight of the Cart. So we can either get more culture, so a turn of culture, or over 2 turns of happiness. We'll go ahead and grab the happiness this time. That's fine. Look at you. Alright, so we have you. We get less happiness by having this here. But that's fine. We're going to found a settlement. In the Sundress Plaza in the ocean's distance from a home, a group of aristocratic youth are engaged in loud debate, in which the Norman name is mentioned frequently. A group of Norman officers pass by, and they fall silent. Have 3 distant land settlements in desert or tropical. Okay. So we have growth in multiple places, apparently. So in this place, we're going to keep on grabbing... We're going to put you here, but actually, before I do any more, is there one to purchase? Farms, pastures, and plantations. The fishing key, yeah, that's what I thought. +1 on food on fishing boats. Pop that down. Gives me additional food. Get the grist mill, food, farms, plantations. Yeah, that's not what I want. It's a lot of food, but... Ooh, actually that would be good because this is not a tile I'm going to be working. So I'll throw it down there. It gives me an additional batch of food. We can then remove the population here. Just grab a couple more food tiles. We can now grow our newest town. We definitely want to grow out, so we're going to go pop. Pop. Now that gets me to here. Now that we've done that, we can build our district. We definitely want it to be forward, so we've got a few options. The gristmill can only be built on the river, which is fine. I'm actually tempted to convert this into a city, because this is going to be a... It's got a lot of land. It's going to be a forward. It's not tremendously important, but it's something to consider. But we have enough gold to buy stuff. So I think I will, in fact, leave it as a town. We've got the company posts, which is +1 on distant lands. So this is just overall pretty solid. So we throw you down here. Pop. Then we can throw down... Now that has secured this tile now. We now have this tile. I want this city to grow fast. So we'll go ahead and grab this. Put it there, which will let me grab these tiles. The next thing we should consider is grabbing those tiles over there. We can make the granary, which increases yields. I think we can put a farm here. So I'm inclined to just put the granary right here. Then after that, we can